Hi, my name is Elizabeth Marilla Kapp. I use she, her pronouns, and I am one of the staff therapists here at University Counseling Service. I'm holed up in my makeshift home office, which is about 5 feet by 5 feet, and today I'm going to offer some thoughts about using creative writing for coping during a time when many of our outlets for expressivity have been limited. Texting is great and totally expressive, but there's something irreplaceable about those all-night face-to-face conversations over coffee at Perkins. Official artists and regular people throughout history have found ways to express under the most grueling and unlikely of circumstances, and I really believe that we will too. But not all the time. Naps are also fine. Snacks are required, and I too have watched The Tiger King. That said, anytime I talk about using art for coping, there's a chance people will think I'm expecting them to write the next great American novel or paint a masterpiece. And if that's soothing for you, go ahead, but I'm hoping there's a more low key, low pressure way to use writing to cope with and to process your experiences of this time. I know there are a lot of journalers out there. I do see you, but for every journaler, there's at least one person who hates journaling or who feels really daunted by it. It doesn't always feel safe to just stare down a blank page and attack it with raw feeling. Some of us have also had bad educational experiences with creative writing, and I want to normalize that too. So today I'm going to give you a few really simple prompts to get you started. Each of these could be done in 5 or 10 minutes or could expand into something more involved if you do catch the wave. These prompts might support mindfulness, they might be a portal into fantasy, which we all need a little of right now, and they can be a place to experiment with radical ideas or with identity. Writing can also just be play. Play is a really important form of self-soothing a lot of us unlearned at some point in high school or college. Sometimes I even talk to clients about making themselves a toy box full of art supplies, a place apart from their laptop, apart from their Canvas page, where they can't be graded. Okay, so the prompts. Something in each of the prompts I chose felt connected to this moment, which is both collective and personal. And it may turn out you want to share what you write with your collective, or you might want to keep it personal, keep it private, and that's up to you. Experiment 1, write a 10-line list. Call it a poem if you want to. The first 5 lines are about the first 5 photos you took on your phone, and the last 5 lines are about the last 5 photos you took on your phone. One photo, one line per photo. Don't bother with rhyme or rhythm unless you love that. Maybe your list will mourn freedoms you used to have but don't have right now. Or maybe you'll be surprised to find moments of delight in your most recent photos. Prompt 2 is to write yourself a new ritual that requires only what you have in the room where you sleep. That might involve all your cool crystals and candles, or maybe it involves like stacking all the empty cans of Red Bull you have under your bed. Number 3, the poet John Freeman wrote a book called The Dictionary of Undoing. It was a kind of ABC book of words related to his values, political engagement, or activism, words like citizen and decency. Each entry expands on the word's original definition and piles on personal meaning. The prompt is to write yourself an ABC book, an alphabet book of words that feel particularly meaningful to you right now. They could be words you are questioning, words you are angry about, or words that feel like anchors to you. The last prompt today is called 5 Unforgettable Smells, and this prompt might be a good way to honor cravings you're having but can't fulfill right now. I want you to start with one unforgettable smell. Anything goes. Totally vile or cozy, either way. Pick up a pen and start writing that smell. See how far that smell takes you into other details of the memory. Don't pick up your pen, don't edit, just ride the wave. If you hit a roadblock, switch to a second smell. You might get to 5 smells or maybe just 1. The hardest part of this, I think, is not becoming your own worst critic or like a strict editor. See if for the 5 or 10 minutes you've given yourself to write that gift, you can let yourself be as idiotic, boring, repetitive, strange, nonsensical as you want. That's all for today. Thank you for playing along, and I hope you found something here meaningful or at least a little bit refreshing.